10. It's a rainy and foggy, kind of gloomy day. So this morning I took a picture of like this treetop with the grayish sky in the background, and then I edited it up and like glitched it out and stuff like that. So that's gonna be the song cover. So kind of do it backwards and make a song to fit the cover this week. I'm thinking like a real ambient, glitchy type of track. I already started messing around in Serum a little bit, building the patch, so I'm gonna get that tuned in how I like it, and then we'll start getting some chords in and go from there. See what else we come up with. Alright, so I got my Serum patch all finished up. Well, let's look first. So we got this wavetable JNO, and that is linked to LFO1. So just constantly moving, but it levels out at the top for a second. A lot of unison on that. This we just got a saw wave, but that's linked to this formant. And I've got the cutoff, I believe, on LFO3. That's set to 4 bars, so just a really slow rise and fall. Also got it on for a key trigger. Hyper on, a little bit of dimension, flanger, chorus, delay, and a lot of reverb. So I copied this over. The flanger I set, see the mix is all the way down. On this one, what I'm going to do is play like a higher note, and I got it set to the mod wheel. So it's like a... And then I'll probably even mess with the pitch bend on that while I record it in. But first I'm going to get some chords recorded in for the deeper pad. So I got right now, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do them. Probably turn them to 7s. But right now what I've been playing around with just while I'm making the sound is A minor, up to C minor, back to A minor, and then G minor. So it's sound like this. I think that's a nice little basic chord progression just for this pad, just for the nice layer through the background type of vibe. So with those recorded in, I want to go through and do some effects on them outside of Serum, just to really get them sounding interesting and moving a little bit more. So maybe put on some effects and do some automation or something like that before, and I might even add in a couple other sounds before I get into that other patch that I made that I was talking about with the flanger on the mod wheel. But I was playing with that, and I think it's going to fit in there really nicely. So first let's start messing around with some effects on these chords. Really want to try using fragments a little bit. I use it every now and then, but I like it a lot. I just got to learn it a little bit more. Maybe we go back to the drawing board We start out with just this first thing that we created, but now we have it in audio. We can just chop it up. Alright, so now we just took chops out of that original thing that we played. Now we have I think we got something that we can work with. So might not actually be an ambient track like we had originally planned, but we're getting somewhere. I think we ought to get some drums on there. What we want now is like a synthy bass. Let's go to Serum for that. Alright, this is gonna turn out really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna get that bass recorded in. I'm just gonna mirror the root note of chops I took out of the other chords. So I'm just gonna mirror those for each bar. So it'll just be A, C, A, G. Just simple, just something to fill in the low end. And then on the EQ here, I did a little scoop out around 58 on the chords. And that's where this will hit. It was 54 is where it's peaking the highest, so just to make room so that they're not fighting in the low end area. Yeah, I think we're onto something. It's got a little bit of a mix on the drums. Let's see. I think we just come right in with the bass probably. So I went and changed that, so now the mod wheel actually changes the mix on the flanger, the phaser, and the chorus. It's just really fun to play around. So I'm just gonna play from the top, kind of fade it in, and then play through. We might keep it, might add it again later, but just for fun, because I'm having a lot of fun playing it right now. So I think what I'm going to end up doing with that is just at the end of the song play, once we got more of a format for the song, kind of just play it all the way through the song. But just for now, because I really wanted to have that in there. So like you can see I'm just going up and down with the mod wheel. I think maybe even hold this out just a little bit farther until we start coming down. Create a drum bus for these, because I kind of think I want to slosh them a little bit. Yeah. Alright, I'm liking this a lot. Maybe if we get a couple of little snare rolls in there. Take me out to the ball game. Uh-oh. We might have froze it. Alright, Pro Tools crashed, but I came back. I think I got everything back in order. Don't tell me it's about to crash again. Huh. Well. So, yesterday, Pro Tools kept crashing on me with no error message, nothing. It would just give me the spinning wheel, shut down, and then reopen. And I didn't know what to do because there was no error message. Probably unnecessarily uninstalled and reinstalled everything just because I thought that's for sure going to fix it. I've been ignoring that it needed an update. Because a lot of times when the updates first come out, there's some bugs, so I usually wait a little bit. Anyways, so just wasn't working. I couldn't figure it out. This morning it was running fine. I just got home, went to play the beat. It did the same thing. Now, I think I fixed it. I had to commit all of my tracks because on the drum bus, I think I used a couple of plugins that I don't normally use, and I think maybe one of those was the culprit. I didn't really want to go through and try to figure out which one it was because I liked the sound that I had, so I committed it. However, now I have the drum bus mix right here, along with all the individual drums. But they don't have the effects that the drum bus had on it. But since I don't have the stems to mess with via the drum bus, I'm kind of running them parallel, if that makes sense. So, all together they sound good. And then if you take out the other hits, this is just the drum bus mix. So I turned down all the individual stems. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good now. Hopefully. It hasn't crashed on me since I did that. Let me tell you, I re-edited this damn snare roll a good 20 times yesterday because it kept crashing while I was trying to mix it in right, put the effects on it. And of course, because I wasn't done putting the effects on it, I hadn't saved, so I kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. So eventually I just gave up. But I think we're locked in now. I was able to bounce it out this morning and do a little writing to it, so I think we're just going to jump into doing some vocals. I don't want to go insane again. I don't wanna go insane again. Clock struck 12, eyes wide still. Yeah, let's just try that. Just a quick little 8-bar verse. And then I'll kind of keep building the song out of that, but that's just what I have written so far. So, stand up, maybe. I'm gonna delete that take that I had. Just do them all standing up. Ooh, you making me feel. Ooh, you make me feel. Clock struck 12, eyes wide still. Put me in the game, can't sideline Phil. Clock struck 12, eyes wide still. Put me. Whoa. Let's do it on the right beat, huh? Fight through pain to refine my quill. Feel like Crowley drumming, do it thou will. We might be in trouble. We just got that spinning fucking thing again. It's probably gonna crash. Oh no. I hate this shit, man. I don't know if it's just gonna spin forever. Should I go out of the room? It's like a pot of water. Is it gonna save itself? find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. What a sad, sad world. Only one we're missing is that last track. For some reason, every time it opens, it gets rid of my microphone input. It's fucking annoying. Like I said, I do have my beefs with Pro Tools, but we carry on because nobody's got money for Ableton. And I think FL's stupid. You know, when that happens, usually just means I could have done it better. Can do everything better. It's just the universe looking out for the little guy, you know? Clock strike 12, eyes wide still. Put me in the game, can't sideline feel. Fight through the pain to refine my quill. Feel like Crowley drumming, do it thou will. Traces on a bullet, keep track of the damage. Catch a big bag, cash out, then vanish. Thoughts in my mind swim laps outlandish. Crashed in the skull from the day I crash landed. I'm gonna record one more without the drums playing. Just like a chiller one. That way I just got a lot to work with when it comes to the mix. Probably won't keep all 4 tracks, but clock strike 12, eyes wide still. Put me in the game, can't sideline feel. Fight through the pain to refine my quill. Feel like credit, I'ma do it that will. Traces on the bullet, keep track of the damage. Catch a big bag, cash out, then vanish. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick mix on that. It's so drowned out by the beat right now. So I just gotta get it mixed just at a good listening level and everything, and then start working with the beat a little bit more, figure out where we want to go from there, because that's only 48 seconds long, so obviously that's not the entire song. Fighting for my life here. Pro Tools has crashed 3 times as I've been trying to mix this, which isn't too bad, and I know it's gonna crash, so I keep saving after I try to remember after every tiny little fucking turn of a knob I do. I'm going to send a message to support about that, but I think I got it to a pretty decent little spot right now. But, you know, we persevere. We power through it. I don't know. I mean, an error message would be lovely. It just, like, restarts itself. Nonetheless, I digress. Today is day of the poinsettia. Poinsettia? Poinsettia? I think it's just poinsettia. So, I don't know how you're celebrating. I don't know how I'm celebrating, but if you had any good day of the poinsettia festivities, let me know. After fighting with Pro Tools some more, Avid support actually got back to me pretty quickly. I sent them a video of the issue and the crash log and everything, but I haven't heard anything back since then. But what I did is I opened up last week's session and was messing around in there, and it wasn't crashing. So I think maybe I just had a corrupt session or something. So what I've done is bounced out all the stems into a whole new session, got everything organized into folders, and I'm hoping that fixes everything. What's next? I don't know. I think what I want to do is come in with a second verse of some sort. Yeah, I think I'm going to try getting writing to that second part, get some vocals recorded in there, possibly, and then we should just be on to like mixing and cutting certain parts out and stuff. Mixing's gonna be a little weird. I got pretty much everything mixed, but the way it bounced out, clock strike 12, eyes wide still. Like, I think it sounds fine like that right now, at least through the headphones. So that'll be a different speaker test out type of. So yeah, I'm gonna get writing to that part because I have an idea, but I haven't really written anything yet. All the lights in your eyes shine brighter when the tears fall down, down. Hit one more of those, and then got another little verse part. All the lights in your eyes shine brighter when the tears fall down. Force in my hand, poison the cross, I'm destroying the land. Force crops, I'm destroying the land. Force me to drop it to fall to the plan. Alright. Normally I have to set it to a different output or I get a lot of latency when I record directly into the mix bus, but I think it sounded okay. Hopefully it's not off time. I'm gonna get it mixed a little bit just to get it everything sounded good and leveled out. Who knew a whisper verse would sound so cool? Here's from, I guess I'm calling it a bridge, but I don't really know, the other little singing part I did. Into the whisper part, I cut some. Hear the voice in your head scream loud. Will you drown it out? Are you happy now? Forcing my head, poison the crops, I'm destroying the land. Force me to drop it to fall to the plan. Fortune unlocked if it cost me my life. Pushing the drum and still float to the light. I'm pouring my life. What a cool thing. Never done a whispering verse before, but I like that a lot. So after yet another battle with Pro Tools, because after I finally got the crashing to fix, my monthly subscription renewal came up, which always causes Pro Tools to go down for a couple of days. And support is never helpful because they don't answer fast enough. So by the time they answer, they're like, everything looks fine. And I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't 3 days ago. Nonetheless, we're back now. And luckily we got the song mostly done despite all the issues. I want to add a couple more vocal tracks, and then I want to get that high synth layer in there, because I didn't actually bounce that out when I moved it to another one, because I wanted to play something different with it anyways. So stuck in my ways, I'm so stuck in my ways. Can't keep it grounded, I'm floating away. All the lights in your eyes shine brighter when the tears fall down, down. Somebody's getting their car towed, and the alarm's just blasting. Interesting. Guess we'll wait to record that in. Oh. Locked in. Alright, my friends, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Just finished getting the song mixed and mastered. Had an issue of Pro Tools crashing again, so we'll see how the next week goes. But luckily, I really got a lot of it mixed before I had to bounce it into this new session anyways, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's just a pain in the ass that it keeps crashing all the time. And I didn't really get any help from support because I thought it was working again, so now I got to reach back out. It's the whole thing. But nonetheless, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you liked the song. And I'll catch you next week. Peace.
Strike 12, eyes wide still. Put me in the game, can't sideline feel. Fight through pain to refine my quill. Feel like Crowley drumming through without will. Traces on the bullets, keep track of the damage. Catch a big bag, cash out, then vanish. Thoughts in my mind, swim laps outlandish. Cracks in the skull from the day I crash landed. 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 I don't wanna go insane. Pushing the drum and still float to the light. I'm pouring my life, calling the devil, confessing my crown.